What's up, y'all? It is Mystical Message Monday. I'm Sekhmet L, and I'm gonna hop right into this because right now, as I'm shuffling, "Crazy in Love" is on the radio. I don't even know why, but I was thinking to myself, well, is this gonna be a love reading? I don't do love readings, so immediately after that thought, I thought, this was the crossover song for Beyonce before she like this was the song that made her a crossover solo star that put her in the stratosphere of longevity, legacy, and and you know marketing herself as someone who's long lasting, which I think is very important to mention because in the beginning of July, I said that August is going to birth a bunch of warriors, especially in the divine feminine. So I'm thinking that with that song playing and that being one of my favorite songs, this message is going to definitely hit on that. So let's see what comes out. I swear on my life. I swear on my mother effing life. What does this say? It says work. What is that? The B. The B. Oh, shit. You want to talk about alignment? Oh, the B. Now, okay, I'm not aligning this message with Beyonce, but what do y'all call her followers? The Beehive. Now, say it's a coven, say it's a cult, say whatever it is you want. But I'm gonna tell you this much about Beyonce as well. I just watched her Renaissance documentary last weekend, and I was like, hate her or love her, you cannot deny that that woman has an impeccable work ethic. I have never seen anything like that. And when it comes to you, how does this apply? The message of taking your throne and your rightful place, the message of establishing your legacy comes with the confidence in building all the moving parts to help you sustain. You've already graduated. We've been saying that all summer. You've already graduated. Now it's time for you to have respect put on your name. All the things that you've been doing, all the things that you've been putting in place to secure who you are, and the spiritual warfare that has come into contact with you and has made contract to the elements around you are now being performed in a way that you are being lifted into your rightful place and position. Now, let's also note that a lot of you have been in a season of rehabilitation and rebuilding. There have been people, there have been elements, spirits, whatever the mitigating forces are that have been trying to deconstruct you, devalue you, and also place you on a detour. There have been a lot of people that have been gossiping behind your back and assassinating your character and literally breaking down brick by brick all the work that you put in place to secure you. And let me tell you something, the assassination on your character has been working around you. It has been causing people to look at you differently. It's been causing you to think, differently of yourself and have mistrust within your own instinct and your intuition. But the Spirit is saying, now it's time for you to show them who you are. It's time for you to move forward with that thing that has been making you uncomfortable. And you're just like, I don't know if I can do it anymore. I don't know if I can put myself out there one more time. I don't know if I have one more anything left in me. Spirit is saying you already have been putting strategies in place, even though you've been locking it in your journal, even though you've been locking it in the mysteries of your thought and you let it circulate and fester. You already know what you have to do, and you just weren't sure if you could go ahead and do it again. Let me tell you something. Anybody that's great has lost something and learned how to rebuild. Anybody that's great and operates in excellence and understands what excelsior acceleration is and how to make it apply knows that there are multiple ways to rebuild, and it is the failure that makes you great, because once one plan collapses, you find another way to navigate. Once one idea does not work out, but you're still trying to streamline to the vision, you're still trying to get to that end point. Once you're trying to get to that final result, you find many avenues to navigate. And if you can't navigate them, if you can't trailblaze them, you learn how to build them. You learn how to lay down the foundation appropriately. Why? This is what makes you a leader, because when you are trailblazing and when you are at the top of your game and when you are the genesis of something new that you are engineering, especially when it comes downloaded from the spirit, people are going to come under you and they are going to continue the legacy. And you have to have an SOP, right? You have to have a standard operating procedure. You have to know, well, if this fails, do this. If this goes wrong, you need to do this. It's like, like these spreadsheets, if this then that. You have to learn these measures so that you can lead people in the direction that they need to go. This is not just about your personal legacy. This is not just about a lifestyle that you want to create for yourself. This is about leadership. This is about understanding that work comes before the rest of the throne, right? Before the resting point. There is a residual behavior that comes, and you need to learn how to master your emotions. You need to learn how to master the people around you. Now, I'm not telling you to coddle them. I'm not telling you to handle them. I'm not telling you to ring them in. But everyone in your life has to be compartmentalized. Do not let people bleed over to where they need not be. If that's an intimate relationship, you keep it there. You mark it and measure it and see where it needs to go. If that's just a friendship, then you keep it just as a friendship. If that's a counselor, a mentor, a mentee, if that's someone that just belongs in a position where they work towards where you and your sustainability are going, then that's what you do and that's what you apply. Spirit is saying, I'm telling you, put the plan in motion because it's going to work. You're not a failure. You will not die before you see this come into manifestation and fruition. You will not die with this vision being unfulfilled. You've got work to do. You've already got the plan. And it's not even about you believing yourself or trusting spirit. It's about you trusting that it can happen even for you, even after so many failed attempts. It wasn't failure, it was learning. It was the recalibration of strategy. It was the illumination of an idea that can transform into many different iterations. Congratulations, you got this. And also, hey, hey, if you would like to book me for a reading, you can absolutely do so here on the screen. This will be the last Mystical Monday message until the fall. So thank you so much for tuning in. Get into that work. Do what you know you are called, designed, and designated to do, and I'll see you soon.